Hi, this is Joseph. Today is Friday. It's June 3rd, and this is day two of the $100,000 challenge with Lark funding. So we're going to do a quick recap of yesterday. So yesterday was day one, and if you didn't see that video, please go back and see it. There's just two videos in this series. It only took me 2 days to pass this challenge. So I am qualifying for a $100,000 account. There's just one target. It's a 10% target, which is $10,000 profit. That's all Lark funding required. Yesterday, I had a total of 3 trades. You can watch the video from day one. You'll see those 3 trades. Total of 384 points. Now, I mentioned that I was going to show everybody 2 different options. I'm actually using the second option, which is a 0.25 lot size. That means that I'm going to earn about $25 on every point. So with 384 points earned yesterday, my total profit was $9,600. But I wanted to show you that if you are going to go after a $100,000 funded challenge, that you could use the 0.125, which is a lot more conservative, earning $12.50 per point, and that would have resulted in $4,800 yesterday. I only needed $400 more to pass for the official 100K account. That's the 10% target. So let's review what happened today. So I had 2 trades. The first trade, this is after non-farm payrolls, by the way. So the first trade, I went long. It wasn't working in my favor, so I closed it down right away, 66-point loss. That meant with a 0.25 lot size, I lost $1,650 on that trade. And then I had to wait. I'm going to show you the trades here in just a moment, but I had to wait. And then I went long again with a perfect setup, and I earned 108 points. And that provided me with a $2,700 gain. So I was able to earn back the loss. As a result of these 2 trades and earning back the loss, I ended up with a total profit for the day of 42 pips. But I earned $2,700 on the last trade, and I lost $1,600. Now, I only needed $400 to pass phase 1, or the only phase with Lark funding, which is the 10% target, or $10,000. Now, as a result, the total profit for today, with the gain and the loss, was $1,000. So I passed the 10% target. I only needed $400 today, but I ended up closing the day with $1,050. So I have officially passed the $100,000 challenge with Lark funding. I hit the 10% target. I earned over $10,000. So now within 24 to 48 hours, which probably means on Monday, I'll officially have my $100,000 account. And I'll be trading that with a 0.25 lot size for the next 20 days, starting next week when they give me the official login. So I want you to see what I could end up earning in 30 days, or a 30-day period of time, but 20 trading days, and then I get to send home that money. 75%, that's the cut with Lark funding. So in 2 days, I've officially passed the 10% target. If you use my trade copier, every time I execute a trade, the trade copier will duplicate the trade for you into your own funded account. So you never have to, you can get the same results and you never have to execute a trade yourself. So let me show you what this trade looked like. Here was non-farm payrolls this morning, the reaction, and I went long. It went into profitability, but it pulled back. And when it pulled back like this is where I shut it down. I'm not going to mess around. If a trade isn't working out in my favor and I can sense that something's wrong, I will shut down the trade. And then I'll just wait for the next opportunity. So I'm going to use a relatively controlled, tight stop. It doesn't mean that I'm not taking into consideration support. I knew that support down here was also another option to put my stop, but I also knew that after non-farm payrolls, it does just this. I've been trading for 22 years. I've traded non-farm payrolls thousands of times. I understand the behavior. Sometimes it'll break out and rally to the upside or to the downside, depending on the numbers. Other times it'll just go sideways. Other times it'll just remain in a really tight range of consolidation. Very, very choppy activity. That's exactly what it was doing here. So I knew that I needed to put a small stop if it wasn't going to break out to the upside, and it was likely to go beyond or below that support. So there's no reason for me to widen the stop loss and make it more difficult for myself to earn back that loss. So again, here I stayed out of it. I shut down the trade. Minus 66 pips on the first trade, waited for it to 66 points, sorry, waited for it to bounce around right here, This is a lot of waiting, but I wait patiently to look for my opportunity. And here was my breakout and trade to the upside. And I was trading it right into this resistance line. Use my trade copier. You can do the same thing. You can go after these $100,000 accounts. Use my trade copier. I'll be doing all the trading for you. You can pass the evaluation stage and then use it to pass or to trade your live account once you pass your funded challenge. Once they give you your live trading account, use my trade copier and you're going to get results like this. This is pretty consistent. This is, this wasn't a bad day. Right here, this wasn't a bad day. It was relatively slow, in my opinion. Usually I can make more than this, and usually it's not as choppy as this. Very often, I get some pretty good opportunities, but I was, trading exactly what the setups were providing me, and I wasn't revenge trading or doing anything like that. I just waited for the setup. Thank you very much for watching this challenge. Again, use my trade copier, and you can get a $100,000 trading account. You can earn $20,000, $40,000 per month on a $100,000 trading account or more, or you can go after the $250,000 account, which means you'd be doubling that. You could earn anywhere from $40,000 to $80,000 a month, and you can even go as high with Lark funding as getting a $500,000 trading account, and at that point you could see that you'd be more than doubling your profits. You could be taking home $100,000 a month using my trade copier, and I would be executing all of your trades for you.